Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when Enshrouded game is not loading. So if the game is stuck on loading or if the game is not loading at all, then please follow the steps shown in this video. So first of all, if you have Asus GPU tweak 3 or tweak 2, close it. For many users this has worked. So when you click on play, nothing will happen. The game is not launching. So if you have this open, so here you can see GPU tweak 3. So if this is open, close it. Make sure that it's not running in the background. You can make a right click on the task manager and you can even check in the task manager. Make sure that it is closed from here. Also, if you have any third-party application like OBS or any other third-party application running, close it. Now still you are facing the problem, then please follow the rest of the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. So select the right product type and then select the right series. And then select your graphic card. So I'm selecting my graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Now if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on start search. Now once you click on start search, scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 551.23. So click on get download and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom over here. Make sure that you select custom over here, then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Now click on next and let the installation complete. And once the installation is complete, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to disable onboard or integrated graphic card in device manager. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So make a right click on the start menu and then click on device manager to open device manager. Now once device manager is open, you can expand display adapter and then here in my case it's Intel Xe graphics. This is the onboard or integrated graphic card in my case. So make a right click and then click on disable device. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can click on disable device and then click on yes. Now once that is done, you can launch the game, and once you launch the game you can always enable it. So once the game is running, you can go to device manager once again and then you can click on enable device if you want to. And once that is done, now you can check. Now still you are receiving the error. In that case, the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse over here and go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86, open the Steam folder and then open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder and now open the game folder. Select the game exe file and then click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance and then click on save. For NVIDIA users, you can even try this. You can make a right click on the desktop and then click on NVIDIA control panel. Now once NVIDIA control panel is open, you can go to manage 3D settings. So click on manage 3D settings and then go to program settings and then click on add over here and then select the game from the list. If you see the game, select it and then click on add selected program. Now if you don't see the game over here, in that case you can click on browse and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Now once you open the game folder, select the game exe file and then click on open. Now once the game is added over here, select high performance NVIDIA processor over here and then click on apply and then you can launch the game and then check. Now still you are receiving the error message. In that case, if you are unable to launch Vulkan application or games on notebook with AMD Radeon iGPU, so Like if you have AMD Radeon GPU, in that case, type in advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced settings. Now over here, it will take you to advanced tab over here. Over here, you can see environment variables, click on it. Now over here, click on new. You can click on new over here on the bottom. Now once you click on new, over here type in, you have to enter this entry. This is provided in the video description. So paste it over here. That is disable underscore layer underscore AMD underscore switchable underscore graphics underscore 1. And for this variable value, type in 1 and then click on OK and then click on OK and then again OK and then launch the game. You can always revert the change by deleting it after you have finished the playing. So if you want to revert the change, you can again go to view advanced system settings, click on environment variables and you can select this. If you want to delete it, you can delete it. Now the next step is to install latest Vulkan. Now to install latest Vulkan, you can in Google you can search for latest Vulkan. You can go to Vulkan website and install the latest Vulkan which is available on this website. This has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to roll back graphics driver to older version. So if you have NVIDIA card, you can go to NVIDIA website. So if this version, that is 551.23, does not work, in that case you can try this one, 546.65. So you can switch to older version, you can download it, then install it. Make sure that you do a clean installation of your graphics driver. You put a check on the clean installation and then install it. Similarly, you can, if you have AMD users can install the previous version of graphics driver and then check. This has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. So update your Windows. So go to Windows settings, go to Windows update or update in security. Then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. So after installation, restart your computer. Now the last step is to verify the game file. So if nothing works, you can make a right click on the game, select properties and then go to the install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Over here you can see the game exe file. You can just make a double click and try to launch the game from the game installation folder. If that does not work, make a right click and then select properties and go over here and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply and then click on OK and then make a double click and launch the game. If that does not work, this time you select over here, put a check over here and select Windows 8 and then click on apply, click on OK and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, this time you can just select Windows 7 over here and then put a check on disable full screen optimization and then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, so when you put a check on all these boxes, still you're facing the problem, then uncheck all these boxes and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11 and then click on Windows security. If you have Windows 10, you will find an option update in security and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection and scroll down. At the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86, open the Steam folder and then open Steam apps folder, open the common folder. Now over here open the game folder and then select the game exe file, click on open. Now once the game is added over here, type in control panel in Windows search box and then open control panel, go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall and then click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on change settings on the top, click on allow another app, click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again and then open the game folder.
So open Steam folder, Steam apps folder, open the common folder, and then open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on open, and then click on add. In my case, the game is already in the list of exceptions, so it's already added. In my case, it's already added. So once the game is added over here, you can launch the game and then check. So you can check. So in my case, the game is already added over here, and then click on OK, and then launch the game. Now the next step is to delete the save game files. Now before you delete the save game files, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can delete the save game files. So to delete the save game files, open File Explorer and then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now over here you can see saved games. Open this folder. Now over here you can see Enshrouded folder. You can make a right click and then click on delete. Now once this is deleted, you can go to this PC once again, open C drive. Now open users folder. I'm sorry, go back and open program files x86 folder. Now open the Steam folder and then open user data folder. Open this folder. Now over here you will find this 1203620. This is where you can find the save game files for the game. So you can just make a right click on 1203620 and then click on delete. Now once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Now still you're facing the problem. Next step is to cap the FPS at 60. So if you have NVIDIA card, in that case make a right click on the desktop and then click on NVIDIA control panel. Now once NVIDIA control panel is open, you can go to manage 3D settings and then go to program settings, click on add and then select the game over here. So select the game and then click on add selected program. If you don't find the game over here, click on browse and then go to the game installation folder, select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now once the game is added over here, now select high performance NVIDIA processor and find maximum frame rate. Make a double click, click over here, click on the down arrow and you can turn this on and then set the FPS at 60. So type in 60 over here and then click on OK and then apply and then check. This has worked for many players to prevent crashing, so it might work for you. Next step is to try these in launch options. So you can make a right click on the game in Steam and then select properties. In the launch option, type in -dx11 and then close this, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, again this time type in -dx12 and then close this and launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then if this does not help, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to, now for server crash, you can define the server as favorite in Steam. Now for this you can go to Steam, click on the view on the top, go to game servers. Now go to favorites. Now over here you can click on this plus icon and over here you can type in your domain name or IP and optional port and then click on OK. And once you do that, when you go into the game, it will be at the top of your server search field and that's how you can find your server. You can try this. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then download x64. You have to install both x86 and x64 file. So run this exe file. Run both the, this is x64. So if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow and then run x86 version. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install, click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete. Now once this is done, you will see a restart option. So make sure that you restart your computer after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then the next step is to, if you're able to launch the game. If you're not able to launch the game, you can skip this step. If you're able to launch the game, switch to window mode, turn off fog and lower down graphics settings, and then check the performance. Now go to settings and then go to display. Now over here, if display mode is set to full screen, you can try window mode and then check. Now over here, if the VSync is on, turn it off and then check. Now scroll down. Now if quality preset is set to maximum quality, in that case you can set it to quality. You can even go for balanced, or you can even, I will select quality over here, so you can go for quality. Now over here, if you're using DLSS, in that case set DLSS quality to quality over here. Select quality over here and scroll down. Now over here you can see fog quality. You can turn this off, or you can set it to quality if you cannot turn it off. Now apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to unplug external devices from the computer. So if you have any external devices connected which you're not using, disconnect it. If you have any additional controller connected, disconnect it. Try launching the game on single monitor and then check. And disable Steam overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then check. Also close other overlay application. If you have other overlay applications such as Discord, GeForce Experience, so close it. Now if you have any overclocking applications, so if you have MSI Afterburner or Revert Tuner or anything running, so make sure that you close all the other overclocking applications. So close all the overclocking application. Also if you have any third-party services or application running, close it. Also close all your browsers and third-party application. If you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. To perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, the disable option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all and then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory.
So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK. And over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384.
into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576, 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case, that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK, apply, OK, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this.
Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have a HP computer, go to HP. If you have Asus, go to Asus. So go to your system manufacturer website and then select your model number. Make sure that you select your model number. Once you select your computer, then find the latest BIOS update available and then install the latest BIOS. Now before you update the system BIOS, in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. Then you can update the system BIOS. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, you can log into the computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. Now after you uninstall the game, go to the game installation folder and then delete the game folder. Restart your computer and then reinstall the game to C drive. So if your game is installed to another drive, in that case you can install the game to C drive, and if that is SSD, try to install the game to SSD. Now if the game is already installed in C drive, you can install the game to another drive, another SSD, and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.